ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joined us now on news of a quiet and a down day on Wall Street. Richard?
Scott, you got it exactly right, and indeed the volume's been low for some time now, but talking about quiet as far as market movement, the biggest move we saw all day was a drop of 1/4%. As we say, no big deal. No big deal at all. There you see the closing numbers, the big drop of the day, and I say that in jest, down 48.69, 1/4%. The Dow closing at 18,454.30 on volume of 611 million shares. The NASDAQ also down less than 0.2%, just over 9 points, closing at 5,222.99. That on volume of 1,446 million shares. And the trifecta, the S&P down, but just 0.2%, 4.25 points at 2,176.12. Well, there's a retailer you're probably familiar with by the name of Abercrombie & Fitch. They've only been in business since 1892, but the way business is going, they may not be open through the end of the year. Abercrombie & Fitch, their stock today was down by more than 20% in one day. 20%. They announced not only disappointing sales, but a 14th consecutive quarter in which sales have declined. That's 3.5 years of sales decline. So you can put a little lipstick on that pig if you want, but the bottom line is when my kids were teenagers, Abercrombie & Fitch was all the rage. I'm afraid they're not teenagers anymore, and Abercrombie & Fitch is not the company it once was.
Definitely was the rage around this.
Oh,
I think I was a teenager around the same time as your kids, Richard, and we sure do remember that.
Yes,
well, what
we do.
about a really good job that pays $9 an hour?
And you didn't think there was such a thing. Well, there is. You can be a ball boy or a ball girl at the United States Open Tennis Tournament in New York. You get to be on the court, and they'll pay you $9 an order, and you get a free outfit from Ralph Lauren. I think that's pretty darn good.
Sounds good to me, and you get to see all those wonderful matches. So
Absolutely.
Chasing the
bonus.
balls around. Yeah,
Right.
that's what they do.
And exercise.
It is. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.